So my reversion to Islam brought shame upon my mother, shame upon my family, and shame upon my entire nation. About a week ago, in the middle of the night, my sister felt the irresistible urge to text me, saying all of these things and saying how she can't believe that I changed beliefs. An actual, real Dutch person who is supposed to be Catholic changed to Islam. How is that possible? I said, first of all, wait. I didn't change beliefs. I changed label. She didn't understand that because she said Islam and Catholicism are different beliefs. I said, yes, but do you know what they are? Do you know the difference? No. And that's the problem with most Dutch people, most Western people in general. They know absolutely nothing about religion and definitely not about Islam except what they hear on the news, which is Allahu Akbar, boom. Nothing else because they never open a book. So after a few days contemplating, because I felt really sad about what she said, but it made me even, no, actually, I'm just more sad about their ignorance than their like insults or feeling towards me, you know. But okay, after a few days, I sent her the differences between Catholicism and Islam, so she might understand. But now I have a question to you. Do you know the difference? Because I know, because I studied, that most Western people, their belief system aligns more with Islam than Catholicism or even Christianity in general. But you wouldn't know because you never open a book. Read. In the name of your Lord, read. Please. Yeah, have a nice day. God bless you. So, like I said yesterday, I was called by the Quran itself to read it. Now you might wonder, how did that happen? Well, first of all, let's say I always trust my intuition. I've always been in tune with my heart. And when I get a weird vibe, when I'm on the train and I get this sense like, get out now, I just leave. I don't wonder why, I don't use my brain, I just listen to my heart and leave. But the last few years have been very difficult for me. I lost my mother to cancer, but that's not the only thing. But I can't talk about the rest right now, but last year I felt like I was at a breaking point. And when I say breaking point, I mean the actual depths of despair, you know. I thought I can't deal with it anymore. I felt like I was losing my sanity, really. But one day I was talking with a friend of mine who is a Muslim, but we were not talking about Islam or anything like that. But he was on vacation to his home country. And he sent me an audio just saying something, and I don't even remember what he said actually. But I heard something in the background, like music. And it's, I don't know, you know, this inexplicable feeling, like it touched my heart, you know. I can't explain it. I don't know. So I asked him, what is that music in the background? And he said, it's Quran. And he sent me another audio, only a few seconds, like 10 seconds. Let's see if I can insert it here. So I heard that, and I just had to know what it said, and I needed to know more, you know. I just felt like I need to know more. So I asked what it said, and he sent me, well, not he, because I asked someone else, another Muslim that I know. I sent the audio, and I said, what does it say? And he sent me the verse. So I looked it up, and that chapter starts with, "You are not insane." And just for reference, I looked at I like searched on words for insane, and that is the only time in the Quran that it says you are not insane. So it's not like any random message, you know, because those words, those verses were everything that I needed to hear in that moment. So then I decided to read everything. And I'm going very slow at it because I'm still going through a difficult time. And my focus has been on other things. But now that I'm participating in Ramadan, I'm going to read it every day again. So that's my story. I'm going to be sharing other things. So, okay. Bye.